Hello everyone, today we're going to be talking about Blade & Soul Forgotten Souls. This is the new patch that comes out on March 25th. We'll be getting a new dungeon, new accessories, and a bunch of changes. So let's go over the patch notes. So first of all, we will be getting the new dungeon, which will drop the new necklace as well as belt. So the new dungeon is called Stone Scale Passage. It's a 6-man dungeon. They've got easy mode and hard mode. And that's about all I know about this dungeon. We're going to have to wait for the patch to kick in, and then I will probably jump in and try it out. So with this patch, there are two events. The first event is similar to like Hunter's Refuge. We don't know much information about it, but we just know that there will be a new event zone where you go in there and you kill mobs in a PvE scenario, collect their tokens, and exchange those tokens for goodies such as Gilded Triangular Gems, Octagonal Garnets, Octagonal Obsidians, EXP Charms, etc. However, it doesn't tell us if PvP is enabled in this area. The rewards over here look kind of lackluster for an endgame player. However, if you're a new player or if you're a mid-tier, this might be useful for you because of the Triangular Gilded Gems and the Octagonal Garnet as well as the Octagonal Obsidian. However, if you just need the Gilded Triangular Gems, if PvP is enabled in this event zone, I would advise you to just skip it and just go to Moon Refuge and get your Gilded Triangular Gems there. The second event will be a lot more useful for all players, and that is the Calls to Arm event, which will allow you to upgrade all of your equipment for cheaper prices as long as you just do your dailies and your weeklies and you use that event currency to just upgrade your equipment. So that is a good event because everyone likes discounts, especially when you're trying to upgrade your gear. There will be skill updates, however they have not released the patch notes for the skill updates, so we don't exactly know what is going to happen. So we're going to have to wait until March 24, which is one day before the patch actually goes live, before we actually get the skill updates and we can see what exactly they changed. Lastly, there are two things. There's the items and system changes as well as the Cherry Blossom Treasure Trove. So the two main things we want to look at for items is cost reductions as well as the new necklace and belt. So over here we can see the new necklace and belt. They tell us the exact cost. So if you are going the PvE belt, these are all the materials you're going to need. And if you are going the PvP belt, these are the materials you need. And likewise for the necklace over here, PvE necklace, here's all the materials you need. And for the PvP necklace, here's all the materials you need. Links to all the sources I'm using here will be in the description below in case you want to read it for yourself. So for all my friends who do PvP, they are adding new PvP accessories, so we will be getting a new PvP ring. There are going to be a lot more changes in PvP, which we'll cover later in this video. So as for cost reductions, for the Imperial necklace and the Imperial belts, in order to become Prophecy or the Kingmaker or the Impetus or the Conflux, these are getting huge cost reductions. It used to be pretty expensive to get your Prophecy necklace from your Imperial necklace. However, now it only costs 1 Soulstone Crystal. So super cheap here now, which is very nice. Another thing that you want to keep in mind is the Sky Sunder and Elevation necklaces will no longer be upgradable. Once they drop, they will be around a level 7 or 8 enhanced necklace. However, you don't need to upgrade them anymore and their stats are static. Likewise with the Skybreaker and the Horizon belt. And finally, here is one of the bigger system changes that you guys may be interested, and that is the Dragon Trader Jinsourei. So in order to get your Sandstorm Temple bracelet, you used to have to spend 200 cores. However, now you only need to spend 100 cores to get it, and you do not need to run 10 runs of Sandstorm Temple anymore. So it has become very easy to gear up your ults to get your new bracelet, or maybe your main. You can get this bracelet very easily now because you don't need the achievement and you just need 100 Hellion cores. The second change is the following items have been changed from 250 Imperial cores to 200 Imperial cores, and the achievement has also been removed. So that is the Imperial Gloves, the Imperial Belt, Imperial Earring, and Ring. So the Ring and the Earring are mainly for PvPers, so if you don't do PvP, ignore them. However, for PvEers, what you want to look at is the Imperial Gloves as well as the Imperial Belt. This means that as long as you have 200 Imperial cores, you're able to get your Brood Chamber Gloves as well as your Warp Citadel Belt without having to run those dungeons anymore. So this makes your life super easy. You don't need to run the dungeon at all. All you need to do is make sure that you have the Imperial cores in order to buy them. Very nice change, so I'm pretty happy about this. Another thing they've also added is as long as you have your achievement of the 100 runs of the newest dungeon, you can still buy the new chest with a 250 sovereign cores, which will allow you to get the new belt or the new necklace. Remember, you just open the box and it'll let you choose whether you want the necklace or if you want the belt. So over here are the changes for the PvP soul shields. I recommend you guys to read it for yourself because I don't know much about PvP. However, there is all the PvP changes listed over here, so look over it by yourself. There are changes for all the set bonuses as well as the soul shields. Another thing is the maximum Homu level has been increased from level 30 to 35, so you can gain additional Homu points. Another thing is the Tower of Infinity and Trial Arena has been updated to accommodate the Assassin 3rd spec as well as a lot of other bugs that may have been in the game. Some of them have been addressed, and overall the difficulty has been increased a little bit as they have more AP and more HP now. And last but not least, of course, we have Trove. So Trove will be lasting 2 weeks, which is awfully short, strangely enough, and it's only from March 25th till April 8th. So very short Trove. There are a lot of big ticket items in this Trove. I personally will not be spending any money on this game. However, they are giving free Trove keys to every player every single day. So even if you're not premium and haven't spent a single dollar on the game, you will get 14 free keys just by logging in. So there is some incentive to let you log into the game to at least redeem your free key and use it. So I would recommend you to at least use it just in case you do hit the big ticket items, but the chances are pretty low. So what exactly are the big ticket items? So a lot of people are going to get pretty upset about it, but you know, it is what it is. And the big ticket items are right here. You can now get the True Brightwill Soul or the True Everspark Soul, as well as the True Champion's Heart from Trove. So yeah, it's a pretty big deal. If you do get the True Brightwill Soul or even the True Everspark, you've hit the lottery. You've won. Because that is a very high tier soul, which is very expensive to upgrade. So, you know, they've added that in. But then again, last Trove also had a really high tier soul, but, you know, I think I know one person who got it out of like the entire server. So the chances are very low, but just keep note that it is in there, so might as well use your free keys, right? They've also added a bunch of gems, so you know, pentagonal gilded dyad, blah blah. And other than that, of course, they have the cosmetics. So we have new wings, so the butterfly effect wing is coming back. However, we are also getting the midnight butterfly wings. And for me, there's one costume that I kind of like, but I'm not going to swipe for it, and that is the Cafe Society. So the Cafe Society is this one right here. It's the maid outfit, but you know, it's just the apron, so it's pretty classy, pretty nice. I like this outfit quite a lot, but you know, I'm not going to swipe over it. I'm just going to wait, see if it's tradable on the market. If it is, I'm going to buy it off the market, and if not, then that's unfortunate, you know. As for the midnight butterfly wings, it's this one right here. You can see over here, it looks pretty aesthetic. They've added 2 more pets. They've got the little doggo pet over here and this weird bumblebee looking pet over here. But other than that, there's nothing much in Trove. Just note that if you are a premium member, you get 2 keys every day, so you will be able to redeem 28 keys just by logging in every day if you are a premium member, 14 keys if you're not premium, and if you want to swipe, then, you know, by all means go ahead. But anyway, that's all I wanted to talk about in today's video. Hopefully you guys found it helpful. If you did, I would appreciate a subscribe, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Bye!
What can I say except you're welcome for the heals, the boosts, the